So, Carpet Bay, William Chapel. Okay, there was no one. No one was there. It's just my phone going silly. So, La Island Time Pub. So if we go maps and we look at Island Time Pub. Oh, okay, so it's around the corner there. So this is apparently the place that he got his pizza from. Pizza. So all they have to do is just basically go around there to get it. They'll probably use Stormy Pirates boat charters. Let's see if we can find anything suspicious around here, shall we? Anything that looks like it might stick out and go like, Family practice, Island Time Pub, Dolphin Water Taxi, Sailing Academy, boat charters, sailing school, yachts, Red Rock, Agave Tequila, Mexican Kitchen, Pescatalian, Virgin Island Boat Rental, Naughty Nymph. Now what's this? Man, I really hope we find something. Whoa! Okay. Well, that's interesting. What happened? 5 reviews. How long's this place been around for? Great time touring around the water. Spots. So nice to get away from the resort for a day. We left the kids with a babysitter. Not a good idea! Hello from Germany. There's a cousin of Donald Trump here called Carl Philip Trump. He's trying to get politically active here. Talks about torturing people and having sex with minors. He got rich dealing LSD. This isn't fake news. You can find everything about him on the internet. Use VPN for it. Okay, I'll look into that later on. That sounds pretty interesting. But I haven't heard about that before. Oh, I mean, I knew he had a sister, right? But that's about as much as I know about his family. What else have we got? So we've rented from them many times over the last 12 years. Never had a bad experience. We've always rented 31... okay, so it's been around for quite a while. Yeah, no. I mean, I don't want to take anyone's word for it, but I'll definitely look into it before I confirm whether it's true or not. But I'll for sure check that out. As you said, I'll probably need a VPN, so I won't look at it on stream or anything at the moment. Best value, Rob Freeze. 7 years ago. 11 years ago. Let's have a look at something. JWorld. Jmail.world. That's the Jeff Tube one. There. So I'm just curious. N-A-U-T-I. That looks like it was meant to just say Nautilus. Yeah, it's meant to say Nautilus there. Certificate. Ozone. Finish varnish for shapes. Please don't. Yes, sir. Okay, nothing there either. Been not on stream. Here's banned from Twitch. Yeah, well then that would definitely get me banned then if I started looking up something like that. But I have other methods of looking stuff up, so if I need to, I'll see what I can find. Let's try nymph. Quite a bit for nymph, isn't there? You were correct. Naughty Nymph is getting... Oh, here we go. They're talking about this business here. This is the one they're talking about. I got you sons of bitches. What do we got? You were correct. Naughty Nymph is getting a new 35-foot next week. Joe is going forward info for your review. Here's the dealer. Bryce. Now, if I'm correct, that's Bryce Gordon. That's the New Zealander who ran his Texas ranch for him. The use of address is probably blah blah blah. Bryce Gordon. Okay. So it looks like the press. Oh, hold on. Which to trust? Karen just informed me there's press circling the island on a rented naughty nymph boat with large cameras taking photos. They have apparently circled the island at least 2 times so far, according to the workers. Around 2011. Ooh. Which is interesting because if you go to here and you look at the reviews, it goes back 11 years as the first review. But if you think about it, people didn't really start reviewing businesses that much until, after 2010. So, still, we're getting somewhere. We're finding something. What else have we got? Okay, so that's just looking at the same thing. Press circling, press circling. So that one's got the most on it. That one has an attachment. Oh, bugger. I thought we'd at least get the attachment for it. Is there any way to... Oh, it's not an attachment. My apologies. Click this, cast your vote for an unredaction, and we will pass it along to Congress. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know they had that function now. Oh, well. So, at least we know that this is relevant. So... How do you use the Wayback Machine? Oh, let's see. I haven't done this before. Oh, that's when that got a lot of action, isn't it? So when was that one about the thing being seen? November 22nd, 2011. So... November 22nd. This looks interesting though. What's this about? And how do I look at it now? Or can I only look at it on that specific day? Is this how this works? I guess it has to pull it from the archives, right? Pick up and drop off locations, magic visit moments, reservations, guest comments. Well, doesn't seem to be anything that stands out here. Maybe they probably got rid of it by that point. Oh, it's annoying how this takes a while to go through. St. Thomas, St. John, National Park Dock. Okay. So they don't go past Little St. James. News and specials. Not really seeing anything that stands out to me here. Guest comments. This has to be good. Come on. Give me something good here. Oh. Buck. CDI. No, nothing really sticking out to me here. So when was this other one taken? 2011. I wonder if there's comments from the... Ah, it only goes to 2014. Bugger. Oh, it doesn't look like there's anything here. Maybe we'll just go back a little bit further. See if we can See if anything changes. So what are we at the moment? 2016. Oh, whoopsie. But no, it doesn't look like anything, so... Oh well, won't worry about that, but we'll keep looking, shall we? It's interesting that this has been taken down. So, if I go to Twister, I go to Grox, what happened to... NaughtyNymph.com appears to be the active website for Naughty Nymph Powerboat Rentals, the boat and charter company based in St. Thomas, US Virgin Islands. The site is up and running, featuring their fleet, including Everglades powerboats, Fountain powerboats, and World catamarans available for rent. Okay, is maybe the link just not working then? Did I just... No, it says it's not working. Recent search results. The website context index is displaying normally. Positive reviews on TripAdvisor. There are a couple of unrelated variant domains. NaughtyNymph.com seems to be tied to a jewelry accessory shop in Florida, and Naughty Nymph on Instagram for handmade jewelry, but NaughtyNymph.com specifically matches the long-established Virgin Island boat rental. If you're seeing an error, downtime or redirect trying to get access to it, it could be temporary issue. Interesting. A temporary issue. Curious. What else have we got out here? Sweet adventure chart. The baby pouch. It's a baby store. And it... Where? This? What? Hmm. 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 Interesting. Obviously, it's just a funny coincidence. But this place here is called the Baby Pouch. Is there like a side that we can see it from? It seems very odd that a baby store would have... Why would a baby store have giant chain link fence around it? Hold on a second. The Baby Pouch, Virgin Islands. Baby equipment rental. What is this? Hold on, where did it go? Oh, it was up around here, wasn't it? Anne Picard Real Estate, Virgin Island Retreats. Interesting. I want to know what this is. What is this? This makes no sense, and it seems really weird. So when you go to it, and you have a look at Street View, there's nothing there. Is it one of these? Creole barbecue food. Is it here? No, those are water taxis. So, where is this place called the Baby Pouch? That just looks like... Okay. Boring. So this is a school. Why would there be a tag on Google Maps called the Baby Pouch? Okay. No, that's not it either. Alright, that's really fucked up. I don't know what that's about. There's all the rest of those places, but the fact that right next to the pizza place that he used to go to, or at least around the same area as the pizza place, because the pizza place he liked to attend is along here somewhere. It's not Senior Pizza, but interesting to know that there is another pizza place there. No, there's a place called Island Pizza, which I've lost right now. It was somewhere. I can't remember where it went, but it was somewhere around here. But yeah, it's just curious that this tag here is right outside of a school. Surely just a coincidence, right? I can't find any websites for it. Caribbean Yachts. What else have we got? Sure, there's something else around here that could be interesting. West Indies windsurfing. Let's go a little bit more closer to his island, shall we? Great St. James. Hummingbird Haven, which I imagine is, yeah, real estate. Carpet Bay Beach. Shoreline Villa, Luxury Ultimaria Villa, Secret Beach. Condominiums. Chabad of the Virgin Islands. Okay, I'm going to try something interesting here. Do they have a website? Now this is a long shot. But if this works, this is going to be fucking hilarious. Oh, 2008? Absolutely, we're going to look through 2008. Oh, no, 2007, or 2006. This is as far back as it goes, I think, isn't it? Yeah, okay. So we'll start from here and we'll just work our way through. Can I click that one? How do I get to the page? Can't do it that way. Come on. Meet the staff. Ah, come on, that could be good. Past events. Oh, whoopsie. Bugger. Alright. Go to the next day. Come on, I'm sure we can find something. Come on. Takes a while to load. Interesting. Now, can I go to the magazine? May take a while for larger sites. Okay, while that's loading, I'm just going to go use the bathroom. Alright. Let's see what we got. So what's as early back as we can go? 2007, 2009. Can I sort by 2013, 2011? I wonder if I get something from around here. Article. I'll sort it by. PDF, it's 2016, 15, 2006. Robots text, store, default. 2007. Store, meet the staff. Okay, that's one thing I want to look at. Is it going to work? Oh, here we go. Fuck, it looks like all the images are... Alright, now let's go back to the emails. Where are those emails at? Ah. And let's try type in some of these names, shall we? Oh, where did it go? Rabbi. Let's just type in rabbi, see what comes up. Ah, so many. Asher from Nicholas Burr conversation options. Multiple alternative discounts. What? Asher Katz, Asher Greenfield. What's this guy's last name? Fetterman. Asher Fetterman. Alright. Are we gonna see anything? Asher Katz. Asher Katz. Katz. Edelman. Katz. Greenfield. Katz. A lot of Ashers. Asher Grunis. Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. From Rabbi Asher Fetterman. Dear Mrs. Jeffrey Epstein, my family and I live on the island for the last 8.5 years. We run the local Chabad house as well as Jewish welcome center in downtown. We have grown tremendously over the years and have touched tens of thousands of Jews visiting the island. We have an ongoing relationship and service the majority of local Jews on the island as well. We are now embarking on a building campaign, the Jewish Community Campus. I've heard that you're an extremely generous individual. It would be my honor to meet with you when you have time and share your accomplishments and future plans. I can take a boat to Little James, or we can meet in STT. We'll be in touch with me and make this your Jewish Six project. It will bring you eternal notches and meaningful joy. Thank you very much. Looking forward to hearing from you, Rabbi Asher Fetterman. Huh. Well, that's interesting. Well. So this place here, photo galleries. Yeah. 2016. Oh, hold on a second. There's more options on the side here. 2016. 2011. Well, no, because they didn't reach out to him until when? 2014. So we should be looking around 2014 then, if we want to try and find anything. So, if I go up here, I type in 2014, I wonder what will come up. What time was it? April, yeah, so it should be around 2014. Just wanting to. It's going to take too long if I try and look at it through that way. Browse by subject, browse by author, genre, anthologies, glossary. No, okay, we're just going to have to try and look through this shit ourselves. 2008, 2009, 2011. No one in here that looks like Epstein. Doesn't seem so. Not yet. Not yet. Oh, that's 2013, that's why. Montessori Story Hour. Let's have a look, see, shall we? See if we can find any familiar faces. I don't think so, though. I think we might be chasing shit uphill with this one. No, it doesn't look like there's anything along this one. But we will investigate everything possible. No, doesn't seem to be any Epsteins in that one. Okay, let's keep looking. Community Sunset Sale, Charlotte Beans Maha, Mitzvahs on Main Street. Well, this is in a public area, so no photos found. Maccabees. Purim Palace. I don't know what Purim is. No photos found. Interesting. Interesting. Small. Why are all of these missing their photos? Oh, seriously? Okay. This one here we're going to have to go back to the Wayback Machine on. Because I have to know. Mm-hmm. Are we going to come across anything? Let me actually go. Oh, let me go back as well and put this on while we. Back to here. This is on 2017. I must have updated since then. Okay. Maybe they just weren't photos there to begin with. Oh. We got some here. Although we can probably just go back to the regular website for that one. No. Okay. Doesn't look like there's much going on there. There is conversation between the two of them, but there's nothing on the website to indicate that they met up or anything along those lines. Actually, did we get through all the emails? Asher Federman. Thank you so much for update. I forward your note on to Jeffrey. I hope you're well. Thank God we had an amazing event. Approximately 700 people attended the concert. Still hoping to be able to meet with Jeffrey. We're looking to build a Jewish centre locally, and I'm 100% sure Jeffrey would appreciate our work and find great personal satisfaction in helping us. What do you suggest I do to meet with him? And then the emails disappear after that. Joseph Federman. It was around 2015, wasn't it? 2014 to 20. Okay. So let's see if we can find any more Federman emails. Although I don't think. No, it looks like that's it. One more page. No, nothing. What's this? Reichardt to Jeffrey Epstein. Very sorry, it's been a busy week. Depot went. Did depots ever go? It must have been deposition. Bottom line, what year is this? 2011. I seem to do a very good job of pissing them off. Since I repeatedly asked them questions, they had to answer, which no lawyer wants to be answering questions in their deposition of another person. Every time they would tell me to just answer the question, I would point out their question could be read several ways, such as the sentence "to serve man," whatever that context is. So they were caught in a tricky situation, since they did not answer me in the deposition could be used against them, and it will to make them out to be the assholes they are. I also have a strong stenographer read. I would also have the stenographer read back things the lawyer said. After pointing out that he said the wrong thing, or even asked the wrong thing, this really pissed him off. But the record stands. I happen to love being recorded. It is one of the rare times I can prove myself so quickly. I was tag team depoted, and what was interesting was they both acknowledged begrudgingly, although on their own, that I was clearly being honest with them and actually trying to help. Did I mention these guys are assholes? They spent the whole day depoting me, learned nothing, and anything they really wanted to know I could have emailed them, but hey, they got paid and I got paid for the pleasure of their company. While in South Florida, I had a very interesting meeting with a local, Hank Asher Wikipedia. Let me have a look at that. He is in South Florida. I had a very interesting meeting with he has access to a lot of data power. He did a background check of me in front of me and seemed sufficiently impressed with what he saw. The meeting turned into an all day and night thing. He had me job offer several times. Not sure I want to work for him, but I do like what he's doing and planning on doing. He used to run drugs. He is a pilot, which is where some of his early money came from. He is honest about it, which is cool. One of my friends flew me on his plane down to the Keys. I don't understand the attraction of the Keys, but perhaps when I'm 95 I'll have no urge to live anymore. Maybe I'm jaded by Maui. Not that we talked about what I actually spend my time doing, but on that front, I had a great time. I'm working on a tool for lawyers and working on a large deal with Thomson Reuters. Well, large for me, not you. And they get what I'm planning and are starting to get excited about it. There are 1.2 million lawyers in America. I look forward to every fucking one of them paying me monthly, lol. I'm back in LA right now for a week or so. I've been asked to do another N show. I've asked to do another N show. I have no idea what is up with this. I feel like there's someone pulling a joke on me. I'm going to shoot a little test for them in the next few days. Second one they asked for. What is an N show? Oh, what would it mean if someone was asked to do an in show? I have no idea what that means. N stands for nude. This comes up a lot on platforms like OnlyFans, Chatterbait, ManyVids, StripChat, private Snapchat, Telegram arrangements. How it's used. Hey, you want to do an N show for me tonight? I'll tip good. She does a custom N show. I mean, to be fair, in the context of Epstein, it seems like that's pretty relevant. And if this person that he's... wait, who is this person? This Reinhardt person. Or Reichart. Who's Reichart? Hans Reichart. German politician. Israel Reichart. Israeli biologist. That guy died in 1975. It's probably not him. Probably this guy. But actually, no, I don't want to say that. There's no fucking way to tell. Yeah, he only served from 2018. What's that? So he served in there, but he wasn't really a big person. So I don't think it's that guy either. Who is Reichart in regards to the Epstein files? Most commonly spelled Reichart von Wolfschild, appears in connection to Jeffrey Epstein case as a primary software developer and witness who helped expose or resist Epstein's schemes, rather than someone implicated in wrongdoing. Key details from public reports and documents, including Epstein-related files under the Epstein Transparency Act. Earlier, 2011, Epstein invited him to a Mindshift conference on his private island. This included other figures like Brock Pierce and Murray Gell-Mann. During his visit, Epstein reportedly tried to recruit von Wolfschild to hack or access data from attorney Bradley Edwards. Edwards used software called QTask, created by von Wolfschild, for case management. Epstein sought to penetrate it to interfere with lawsuits against him. Interesting. Edwards is detailed Edwards' 2020 memoir, Relentless Pursuit, in which he includes a chapter on von Wolfschild's clandestine role in helping take down Epstein. Hold on, help take him down? This is in 2011. So this was him lying to Epstein, was it? So is not portrayed as part of Epstein's inner circle or accused of any misconduct in the files. Instead, he is depicted as someone Epstein tried and failed to manipulate, who ended up aiding victims' legal team. Being named in the files just means tangential connection. No implication of guilt, refers to a different Reichardt. Oh, that's interesting. So he must be pulling the wool over his eyes at that point. That's interesting. Right. Okay. Nothing there. That's real. Thank you for everyone who helped me at this trip productive. Below is attached. I've included our trip report. It's an opportunity to scale some promising solutions. Plus, I brought back a cool headset and monitoring software that can measure and treat attention fatigue, excitement, and well, can't you wait for all to try it? Crazy, a little scary. Some other amazing stuff too. To be concise, I also included companies we didn't get a chance to see but wanted to. Maybe opportunities for. Wait, what? Please forward if I accidentally left anyone off. Key takeaways. Advances in immunology and hyperbarics may hold promises in diagnosis and management of chronic and degenerative disease. Focused sources of physical energy can be complementary tools in the detection and treatment of disease. Focused sources of physical energy. Cognitive decline may best be understood in the concept of natural aging, and many approaches to brain health are being targeted and individualized across the full lifespan. Israel's unique geopolitical landscape provides startup founders cross-disciplinary experiences, including IDF, to build new technology and approaches. Background: last week, Dr. Gila Kaplan, Naranjan Bose, and Aviv traveled to Tel Aviv. Learn more about the life sciences technology landscape in Israel. Identify the science and other technologies or emerging practices for potential for scale or widespread adoption. Validate the most promising of these technologies or practices, especially those with neuroscience application. Israel has a strong tradition of putting science and technology at the forefront of its economic development. The country invests 4 to 5% of its GDP on research and development each year, which is the highest rate in the world, and has developed leadership in terms of scientists, engineers, and patents per capita. Despite its small size, Israel has become an important center for innovation and a proven track record in fields such as computer science, navigation, nanotechnology, and brain research. Recommendations. There are a few groups pursuing extremely interesting approaches towards AD and neurodegeneration. AD. I'm blanking on what that is right now. Foundation and BGC3 should continue to watch the landscape of companies and technologies emerging out of Israel and find a way to stay engaged. There might be great value in planning a one-day visit for Bill when he is in the region, or curating a set of learning science sessions in Europe with some of the Israeli companies. Interesting. Immune gatekeeping and aging and degenerative disease. Dr. Michael Schwartz lab Can immunotherapy treat neurodegeneration? Dr. Schwartz has a notable research background and in the last decade has refocused her lab around harnessing the immune system to combat Alzheimer's disease and age-related dementia, specifically in the potential use of immune checkpoint blockade. Milestones in her studies that have led to the conclusion: circulating immune cells support brain plasticity and repair, the brain's choroid plexus epithelium and permissive gateway to the brain. Under brain pathologies, the gateway communication is malfunctioning, immune checkpoint blockade, and fight against Alzheimer's disease. These findings have led to the conclusion that reversing the age-related signature of aging choroid plexus restores brain function and microglial function. Her current neuroimmunotherapeutic direction includes the development of an anti-PDLI as the first generation of immunotherapy to combat Alzheimer's and searching for novel CNS specific checkpoint targets as second generation of immunotherapy. Okay, so it's just basically like a fundraising thing that's been sent on, I guess, to try and get attention. It's my suspicion, anyway. Could be anything. It does say redacted, and I do like things that say redacted because they're always fun. Still no one at the front door. The camera's just going ape shit. Alright, well, that didn't really turn up a hell of a lot, but let's keep looking around, shall we? Because we're finding some interesting things. We found that the Chabad of the Virgin Islands had been emailing him for investment. So let's pop this down and let's put a post out about it, shall we? Post. Alright, now we're going to go back and get that Asher email from here. Actually, let's just use the original document, so that'll be easier. Can I just copy this by itself? I can't. Can I do it that way? No. Alright, I'll just do it this way then. Yeah. Go back to here. Nice. Alright. See what else we can find, huh? That was an interesting one. Skinny beach. Is this a nude beach? No, it doesn't seem so. Wedding chapel, sails, Aloro, turquoise beach, island edge culinary. The Ritz-Carlton. Cruise Bay water sports. Nothing so far. Starsea Villa. Photography's always good. Always interesting to see whether or not there's something going on there. Let's have a look, shall we? How do we get to this website, if there is a website? Is there more photos? Is there a website? Directions? No, it doesn't seem to be. Alright, anyway. What's High Point? Don't know. Nothing overly concerning by the sound of it. Regatta House, Castle at Cabrita, High Point, Casa Azure, Villa Sea Salt, Water's Edge, Romantic Getaway, Sea Goat. No, I don't really see anything else at the moment. Let's go back over to where his pizza place was. Where was that pizza place? It's an eatery, Red Hook Ferry entrance. No, nothing there. What's this? Wheelchair accessible, wheelchair reviews. What is it? Oh, it's illegal. Okay. East End Plaza. Spa. Sapphire Jewel. Pelican Beach. Nothing else is really sticking out to me around here. There's a ranch. Don't know if you can trust ranches anymore. No. And then you got this big ass whatever the fuck this is. So we're just gonna start getting lost around here. But so far so interesting. What's on Dog Island? Dog Island. Virgin Islands. Featuring popular diving in Stockholm. George dog, great dog, and seal dogs. Often rocky islands, primarily accessed by boat for day trips. Ah, okay. So there's actually nothing on them, they're just rocky islands. Okay. That's fine. I'll believe it for now. Christmas Cove. Damn. That's interesting. Okay. No, nothing to see here. I think that's about it. Yeah, that is pretty interesting. Because what was some of the other things I found as well? So here's another one. I don't know what devil dogs are, so I don't know if that's an American thing that I'm unaware of. But it says, I received no response from you again, sent to Jeffrey Epstein. I sent you a nice email asking about getting you devil dogs. When I talk about you ignoring nice emails, this is what I mean. A few weeks back, you did not respond to my asking if I could make you eggplant parmesan. There's the eggplant parmesan reference again, but this time it's not in the quotations. No response to asking if I could bring you anything from LSJ twice, and no response now. Emails you reply to are usually not positive. This has been going on for years. You would see a big increase in positive interactions and less problems across the board if you realized how this works. I say this to you to help you see why there is endless drama around you. There doesn't have to be, but you keep encouraging people to behave badly. I would appreciate you responding to normal messages, but this is not about me. I don't really need a response about the little things I offer or do for you, but I want to help you understand the consequences of what you are doing. My advice is yours to dismiss. Sounds very ominous. I don't know who this is, but I would be very curious in knowing who sent that email. What's this one? Eager and willing to please, shaved, soft and sweet, we like it hot. And then I didn't even want to click on that, to be quite fair with you, so I avoided it. And this was also very concerning. Ask her how long she has worked for George Models in Odessa blank. She said she had 4.5 jobs with them. She said she was 14 to 15 years old. You can fly to see her if you like. Tell her the truth, it's okay. She had soft porn video. She and her friend in bathtub, etc. Underage, question mark? That's some pretty sick shit. Pretty sick shit. And it's just weirder and weirder. To Jeffrey Epstein from blank. I can't take it anymore. Just saw the most beautiful little girl on Madison with long soft blonde hair. Fucking strange. It's all strange. He is also purchasing death masks from an artist as well. I'm not exactly sure what the hell this is all about, but there's the email about him talking to the guy who made the death masks as well and what funding he might need. And this was also interesting that I found. So he was also purchasing these statues, which he wanted to get turned into lamps. So he was, in this email, discussing how he'd be able to turn these into lamps. And these are the statues in question. A little strange. A little strange to be turned into lamps. But whatever Jeffrey wants, Jeffrey gets. At some point as well, I think he thought he was being stalked. Do you recognise this? It looks like a Fed to me, if I'm completely honest with you. And this was 2006, just before shit went down. So even around 2006, he was sort of expecting he was getting investigated. This was the good one between Jeffrey Epstein and Rafat al-Sabaq. Attached is the first draft. Tell me what changes and additions or modifications you suggest. I am happy you're returning so fast. If Mohammed really wants to see the future, after seeing the past in Washington with Obama, we should take him to see the laboratory at MIT, advanced robotics, artificial intelligence, etc. Now, this email was sent in 2016. And if I remember correctly, AI didn't really start making its debut until 2018? I could be wrong. I think it was about 2018. So it's interesting. I wonder if they're talking about the same artificial intelligence, because this could also cover a very wide variety of different topics. And then we have our latest one. Huh?